It is so weird because I normally feel, I go in between being like what I normally grew up as, struggling with being codependent, and I'm like growing my confidence and my security in myself that I don't, like, I feel myself going into that codependent mode where I'm like anxious. I'm also anxious avoidant. I can be. Primarily, like, that's where my primal instincts kick in, and that's what I am in this deep. But I'm learning to be able to talk myself through this anxiety and these tendencies that I no longer align with. And so, like, this morning I felt anxious and avoidant. I was like, and I just caught myself going, let's talk about this for realsies, boo. Boo, like, that's not real. That isn't real. Those are not real reasons to feel like that. And I went, I'm not going to feel like that today. Because is this true for you? Is that true for them? And it's not true for me. If I don't talk to you, or I don't see you in a while, it does not change how I feel about you. But I get scared that if you don't talk to me, you don't, whatever, that it changes how you feel about me. And I have to go, oh, shit. That's not a truth. So that's not something I can stand by. That's not something I can have a behavior behind. It's not something I'm going to be, like, leaning into, because I'm just trying to, like, live in truth. I'm just trying to live in peace and in happiness. And if it doesn't produce, then I'm not doing it. It's unproductive. And it feels good because you get to that, you have that side of you, which is like, I have this side of me that's like protective and that's like smart and logical. And I have this whole other side that's like, it's not logical and very childlike and very easily confused and thinks that the world doesn't love her, thinks that she's unworthy. Like, I have that piece of me too. And when I am able to lovingly take both sides and rock, it's like music, it's like tempo, it's like aliveness, it's like breath, it's like in and out, it's like, you know, you feel the smooth, you feel the rock, you feel the wholeness of it, and it changes everything, because now I'm not on that loop anymore where I'm like, I feel like this, like, and I just go in the same circle thing that I've observed myself doing again and again, because I am like, no, last time I learned this time, no, because this. And it's what it feels like to be secure, to be becoming secure. Like, and I don't really think there's a becoming secure. It's like, you are secure. You're gonna have moments of insecurity, because everybody has moments of insecurity. But if you don't start calling yourself secure, and you don't start being proud of yourself when you are choosing security over this insecurity fear, then you're not gonna feel like you're gonna feel like an imposter forever. So maybe you're just beginning to be consciously aware of yourself and consciously thinking, yeah, this is me being secure. This is me not worrying about those old thoughts. This is me not falling into my old thought patterns and messed up thinking. That's wrong. This is me newly becoming intentionally me, deliberately being. And you give yourself that grace, and you act like it. You just fucking act like it, because it's in you. You may not recognize it, but it is in you. And it just feels really, really good. I have this, like, tendency to get anxious and insecure and just like, nah. And I felt myself, I started my day off like that, and then combating it with like, no, baby. And just, like, getting out of the car and just, like, being so who I am just feels incredible. Like, absolutely, absolutely incredible. I feel free. I feel flowy. I feel like who I am is good enough. It's worthy. I'm not confused so much. I'm not wish-washing. And I'll have those moments. I know I will. But I'm going to speak like this in my moments of security, so that my little inside piece that feels that unworthiness has heard it from the outside. And I've practiced it, and I have affirmed that that is what I am in my practice. You are how you practice to be, right? So how am I practicing to be? I'm being secure. Life is like, it doesn't happen so fucking fast. Things are slow, things are moved, things are, ooh. And when you're anxious, like, you really try to speed everything up. Like, this is all gonna happen to me right now, the end of the world, and that is not how things work. It's just not how things work. And if you can realize that, you can realize that those thoughts are a little kooky. Doesn't mean that you're kooky, it just means that you are having kooky thoughts. And you recognize your kooky thoughts, you recognize the impact they're having on people, and you change them. You change your kooky thoughts into becoming productive thoughts, and uplifting thoughts, and more futuristically speaking thoughts. Because everything you want to be is inside of you. You just have to tap into it. And I'm really, really proud of you. I'm really proud of you for just being so you. I think it's fucking amazing. You know that? It's really, really amazing to watch you be able to just be you. And not be ashamed of it. And not be confused by your greatness and your feelings of unworthiness. Just to realize that you do feel unworthy sometimes. You do. And it doesn't mean you're unworthy. It doesn't mean that. You might feel it 100%, 9,000%. You feel it. But you are not unworthy. Ever. You are here. You are a whole being. You can breathe. You can blink. You drive. You smile. You smell things. You're human. And you have dreams. And you have boundaries. And you have flaws. And you have pieces that you are just so beautiful about you. Pieces of you that just light up the whole world. And you do that just by being you. And it's cliche, and people say, be yourself, be yourself. Why do you think people say that? Be yourself. For you and for everybody else. Because when you are yourself, my baby, you're gonna find all the people that are going to make you feel all the ooey gooey on the inside. And they're going to be able to find you because you're able to be seen. They're going to be able to recognize you. And vice versa. If I was out here not saying the things I thought, you wouldn't be able to see me. I wouldn't be able to let you see me, and I wouldn't be able to let you see yourself in my reflection. And if I was worried about not letting my light shine, then I wouldn't let you have my light to see. And I know that some of the lights that shine on me, like, I know that some of my friends who are lights, I know how much they help me and they inspire me. And if they're doing that, like, they make me want to be a better person. They make me want to be bigger and brighter and more amazing. And if I can do that, we're just like creating a whole constellation above us. We're creating a whole constellation within us. And that is powerful. That makes life like feel like really, really deep, and it means something. And you are the brightest you when you're you. You're the brightest star when you're you. And we're sometimes your light is going to be a bright place, and people aren't ready to be out of their dark. And they will ridicule you, and they will judge you, and they will be afraid of you because they're afraid of their greatness, and they think that they don't have it, and somehow maybe you got it all because they don't have it. And that's that not truth. It's not the truth. It is so far from the truth that it's like, it hurts me to think. And I want to just be able to show up, like, to my core. I want to be able to show up and show you how worthy you are, and how lovable you are, and how kind and sweet you are worth being to. I want to show up and be able to just clearly reflect your humanity and to honor you, you know? And to do that, I have to do that to myself. And I can't make anyone else do it for themselves. I can only show up and be present and just let myself be seen. And the people who recognize it, the people who aren't, it isn't too bright for, the people who will bask in my light and shine their own, we'll find each other. Like, I know that's true. And there's so much more life going on that I can't wait to just keep on being. Like, I've never felt like I wanted to be alive so much. I always wondered, you know, what's the point? And I felt so much weight of the unworthiness and so much defeat that I just didn't know what else to do except for just, why? Why am I here? I have to experience so much pain. And then I come to a place with myself that I realize the beauty in this world. I realize how special it is really to be alive. And even in your own darkness, and even in those journeys that you've had, that makes up where you come from. That makes up who you are. And it doesn't define you, but it shapes you. And you get to define you. You get to be who you want to be. The past does not make up that. And you can change. It's little by little practice. I'm secure. I feel secure in my words. I feel secure in who I am. And I feel proud to be in this moment, in this time right now, because it is right here, right now. And that's just, I don't think it gets better than that. Again and again and again and again and again and again, I find myself here, right now. And it is, most of the time, so goddamn good. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. It's a good day to be alive. I love you so freaking much.